Hi, I'm Amirhossein Shahri. I'm here to review the movie Deadpool. I watched the movie, actually, that was very interesting. A couple of quick notes. One of them is it's probably you will find it interesting. Hugh Jackman, when he announced that Logan gonna be the last movie that he play as a Wolverine, a few days after he saw the Deadpool and said, "Oh crap! I wish I didn't announce that, and I could have another like a movie features with Deadpool." And he called Ryan Reynolds, the actor of Deadpool, and then he says, "Hey, what do you think about that?" And they called with the Marvel and the Disney. And they really liked that idea and they decided to make it. But I mean, of course, pandemic, COVID, all of them, it took it almost 8 years after that phone call to make it happen. So Hugh Jackman actually was the one who asked for it based on what he said in interview. If you are nerd and if you're a big fan of comics and you have watched already all the Deadpools, all the Wolverines, all the X-Men, so probably you're gonna understand most of those catchphrases, all those tweets, all those funny jokes that they throw at each other. But if you are clueless and you don't know what they are talking about, you haven't seen already like what they are referring to in the previous movies, probably you're not gonna find some of those funny jokes very funny actually. The action scenes, they are very good, but typical. It wasn't like they heavily worked on the action scenes, because mostly you think if Deadpool and Wolverine they are fighting, so it's gonna be epic, but it's very typical. It was below the expectation. About the fighting one, it could be longer. The story is very basic, just in the like typical Marvel movies. In this world, when Logan dies, Deadpool's family dies, so Deadpool goes to another parallel universe to bring another Wolverine. So it's okay, if my world has a Wolverine, so my family doesn't die. If Logan died in my world, so I bring the Wolverine from another world. And that is how the classic Wolverine from X-Men comes up, because it's from different world, but it's a typical DC does that, Marvel does that, so it's nothing new. One thing that was disappointing about the movie was, like, even though they spent so much money and most of the movie is CGI and green screen, so they could added some more locations in the movie, because they didn't have to, for example, go to the Ireland or Iceland or like New Zealand to take those videos. Like most of them, they're just a green screen, so why not just adding some more locations to it? Basically it's just 4 or 5 locations and always going back and forth in those places. So with a movie with the budget of like in that level of Deadpool, I think they could do better. The good points of the movie, the acting, no question about that. Hugh Jackman, Ryan Reynolds, perfect. You cannot question even the ability to act, but it was so funny. So if you are just looking for entertainment, to just have fun, have some laughters and enjoy it, I would definitely recommend that. And then also I think with this movie, Marvel since went too woke and lost some of the audience. I think with this movie, and based on a couple of those meaningful jokes that they put related to the woke world, they wanted to bring the common sense back and then get back the audience, because they got heavy loss from previous projects. So, but I think this one was a backup and something to regain again the audience. And I'm pretty sure, I mean, even though fairly it's new, I think already they have sold enough to say that was one successful project. I hope you enjoy that. I hope to see you next time. See you.